What we're going to do in our session is I'm going to drill down on the lean part. Okay? That would actually be my focus, and particularly on the 8 waste. So the way I structured my talk is actually to give you an idea of what the 8 wastes are, okay? What could be the possible causes of these 8 wastes, why it hurts, companies or organizations, and have a broad stroke view of the different tools under Lean that you could use to address this 8 waste. So we will not have an exhaustive enumeration of the different techniques to address the waste, but I hope that the solutions or the tools I give you an idea of how your mindset, again, should be to be able to prevent or to be able to avoid the 8 hidden ways of Lean. So first, before I perhaps go through the different 8 ways, what is waste for Lean? So if we say that customer defines value, and I think the 2 speakers have quite hammered on that a bit, then we also have to define waste in terms of what the customers does not want to pay for. So anything that you do that the customers, once they come to know about it, are not willing to pay for, that would be considered as waste existing in your process. Okay? Or perhaps you could actually look at it from the point of view that anything that you do that does not transform the input in your process into the output desired by the customer, okay, that would actually count as waste. Now, the waste in Lean, sometimes 7, sometimes 8, okay, but I'm going to give you the full scale of the waste, would actually be overproduction, waiting, excess motion, transportation, inventory, defects, overpricing, okay. Intellect actually sometimes is known as underutilized resources. Okay? So from different practitioners or from different experts, they're called different things. But basically, the classifications, they may use different wordings, but the classifications practically remains the same. Okay? And the thing about this waste is it is sometimes not obvious. Okay? We sometimes say that they are natural part of our process, but if you think about it, they should not be there. So first, let me tackle each of those wastes. Okay? And let me start with the waste of waiting. Okay? So waiting means that practically the resource in your process is not doing anything, okay? Because perhaps the process is not balanced. So an upstream station is finished, okay? But the upstream station is still processing, but the downstream station is already idle, waiting for the output of the upstream station, okay, for the downstream station to process. And that happens because in terms of your process design, you don't have a balance in terms of your process steps.